G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. How are we all doing today? It is still that first day of winter, but we are moving and moving. And I tell you what, I'm having a grand old time. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lovely, lovely term that motorbikes and motorcyclists use, not motorbikes, don't mind me, I'm just having a moment. Motorcyclists use in conjunction with a certain type of rider. Now, there's been some comments on my channel lately that have been misusing the term, and if you might comment on this video, he's a pretty funny bloke, this one. But the term is a motorcycle squid, alright? Now, motorcycle squid refers to a certain demographic of rider, which is very easy to spot in, say, newer riders and, you know, certain kinds of riders in public. So it's more common, I'd say, with newer riders that haven't had much experience with certain times when riding. Because it's a lot easier to be a squid when nothing's happened, you've never fallen off or never crashed, than it is to be a squid after you've crashed many times. But if you're still a squid after crashing multiple times, well, honestly, more power to you. It's no longer an insult to you. But basically, the term in question, squid, there's multiple different variations of such the term. So apparently it was originally once just a term back in the day. It was a whole lifestyle. But now, you know, much like many things in life, as time went on, it sort of changed. So squid now is usually, what is it, speeding quickly until I die, I think is the one that most people say. Oh no, YouTube, I didn't sound alive. Ah, don't get mad at me. But yeah, so squids typically, you'll see them on their Gixxers. It's a very common bike for squids just because cheap bikes and cheap bike go fast. But you got your super bike, sports bike, usually a 600 or 1,000. Now look, you can have squids on other bikes. You can even have squids on cruisers, believe it or not. I know, I don't. Oh, look at that view. It doesn't happen often, but it's possible. But yeah, your typical Gixxers are your usual squids. I mean, there's a whole YouTube channel based on it. Look at Gixxer, bruh. I love him, but you can't deny the facts. But yeah, he was a little bit of a squiddy boy. But picture your typical guy, t-shirt to singlet, shorts, thongs. No, for you Americans out there, those are flip-flops, and for those New Zealanders, those are dandles. But yeah, riding a motorbike with slides or thongs or flip-flops in your case, I tell you, man, I've done that once to the petrol station, which is about 30 seconds from my house, and that felt uncomfortable. So I don't know how you can be comfortable going 200 kilometers an hour wearing those kinds of shoes. Just at least wear shoes all the time, man, because I tell you what, you come off a bike in thongs, yeah, it's going to be a bad time, regardless of what version of the thong you're thinking about. Now in Australia, as a learner rider, you have to wear full gear by law, but that's not really enforced. But after your few months of learners are over, you can basically wear anything you want. The joys of Australia is you can basically wear your jocks and a helmet and be street legal, okay? So you can wear a thong, you can wear a bra, you can wear your boxers or briefs, and that's it. You don't need to wear any other gear, so it's a squid's nightmare. Squid's nightmare? No. Squid's holiday, you know, squid's vacation. I don't know, man, it's not my day today. But the point being is, you don't really need, by law, to be wearing all kinds of gear. But I tell you, if you have a crash at any speed that isn't stationary with not wearing gear, you're going to sort of want to start wearing protection from now on. Now, I've crashed once at a pretty decent speed of 60 k's around a hairpin. Now, look, it's not super fast, but I was wearing Kmart jeans, and fortunately I bounced off the ground and didn't really hurt myself because I got lucky. But now I wear Kevlar pants because I'm not about that life anymore. Also, Kevlar is just so much more warm than standard Kmart jeans, which honestly is the biggest up, besides the protection, especially when it's cold, is the sheer warmth that the gear gives you. But anyway, think of your squids, alright? Now, if you're going down the road and you're on a bike night cruise, you're typically going to see a bunch of squiddy boys, okay, or girls. They're usually on the back wheel of their bike popping nooners down the road, or wheelies. Nooners are the old 12 o'clock level wheelies, if you're not familiar with those. So like when your bike hits sky high, so your front tire's right up there. Those are your squids, okay? Burnouts, rolling burnouts, speeding excessively, barely wearing protection, flip plates or no plates, although I know everyone loves a bit of a no plate scenario every now and then. But things like that, you can't really hate them. There's a time and a place for certain levels of squiddiness, but not always, that's for sure. But there's always a nice time and a place to get it. Hello. Little monster over there. Very sexy. But yeah, every time you go for a big group ride, you're always going to run into a few squids. But like I said, it's really common to see them in newer riders because, well, when your ego's high and you think you're good at riding because you can go fast on your little 400cc bike or your 650 that's been de-restricted, look, it's easy to build confidence quickly, but it's hard to build skill. So everyone gets the ego come in real fast, because when you're going fast on the bike, you think you're really good at it until an emergency situation's happened and you realize you have no idea how to deal with it because your skills aren't practiced. You know what I mean? So squids tend to get into accidents and either kick the bucket or they have a bad injury, and in some cases they'll just be fine with it and just keep going, because of course they can. Because why would they quit riding when you can just get back on the bike? Like, you see the stories of guys who lose their legs or arms and they still get back into riding, which is respectable to a degree. I can't deny. It's pretty cool to see guys come from such horrific injuries and then go back onto the bikes. Now, if it's their own fault, look, it's hard to sympathise, but you can always sympathise if you have a bad injury. But at the same time, sometimes they did it to themselves. But it's respectable to watch them get back on the bike. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, squids are just those... If you go think about like high school, you got those annoying jocks kind of guys who think they're better than everyone and tough as shit and talk of the town. It's essentially those. That's essentially what a squid is for the motorbike. It's the jocks of the motorbike world. Only people don't think they're cool. They usually just think they're pricks, unless you're a little immature guy or you're in those certain places. Everyday squids, a little bit cringe. Not gonna lie, using the word cringe. Ooh, hello. Bit cringe too, but there's a time and a place where squidding can actually get along really well. Ooh, hello there. That thing's kind of cool. And there's a Mustang there. Look at that thing. That thing's gorgeous. Oh baby, I do enjoy coming through here. That thing's sick. The guy gave me the ultimate death stare in it, but that thing was cool. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, I do hope that most of my viewers aren't squids. But I ain't going to be mad at you if you are, because it takes a certain level of skill to be a decent squid, you know what I mean? There's squids that last and squids that, well, die, and those who last will clearly have a bit of skill. Will they beat you on a track? Probably not all the time. Now, they'll probably be me, because let's be honest, I'm riding a cruiser. What do I know about track riding? But, look, against the track person, in a lot of cases, they're probably not going to beat them, alright? Unless they're also versed in track skills. Like the old Ghost Rider, he was a bit of a mad lad, but I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've all enjoyed this little educational session on squids and other stuff. A little bit of yarning, a little bit of talking. But that's all I have time for today. I'm going to go do another little cheeky pure sand around this area, because I reckon it's too nice to not. And of course, I hope you have a good day. Take it easy, keep it cheesy, and peace. Bye!